Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Cancer friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be part of our family, alright? Alright, let's get going, shall we? Now, I've got 3 piles here, past, present, and future. Now remember when we get to the future pile that is not set in stone and it can change anytime you choose it to, alright? Now this will either resonate or it won't. I've got a 4th pile here, and this 4th pile is all the energy between past, present, and future. And I won't know where it goes because that's not my story. But I'll be telling your story, I'll be piecing it together. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? Now, if it either resonates or it doesn't, that's fine. What you want to do is, if you want a reading that's more tailored to your needs, seek out a tarot reader that you absolutely love and adore, who is trustworthy, and the prices that are just right for you, for your budget and whatnot. And ask them for a personal tarot reading, okay? Because a personal will be a lot more attuned to who you are and what's going on in your life. A general is like me throwing out a net and catching whatever energy is there and then throwing the story back, alright? Now, and then after I get done with these, we're going to discuss the bottom of the deck. The card on the bottom of the deck, okay? Alright, now my beautiful Cancers, let's discuss your past energy in the form of the Moon card, alright? You're dealing with a Pisces? Yeah, deception, secrets, and you had to look within in your intuition. What you need to do is you need to go to sleep and pay attention to your dreams. Your ancestors, ghosts, or angels, guardian angels, they're trying to tell you something, alright? I'm sorry, the card's all blurry and whatnot. It's either blurry or glary. Okay, so what you want to do is go to sleep, pay attention, write down that when you wake up, and then Google it. You can also look up my dream meaning section, which is based off of the knowledge that I got from astrology.com's dream dictionary, alright? I give full credit to them. I just threw on a title and then read their stuff, so you didn't have to research it yourself. But if it's not there or it's not going to be there yet, you can just go straight there to research it or just Google it. And if you get numbers, Google that too. Those are angel numbers. Now, you were dealing with a King of Hazard, someone who's distant, hardworking, a businessman, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, someone who's good with their money but not so good with their words, alright? You were also in a 4 of Cups. You were very bored, dissatisfied, and weary, Cancer. You really are. Or were. Yeah. Very freaking bored. And you've got the Ace of Wands here. New task, motivation, and energy. This also, most tarot readers read this as the male human phallic. If you don't know what that is, it's penis. So someone wants to, show you a good time. They're pointing in your direction in one way or another. Most tarot readers are Herbert the Perverts. Funny. Anyway, your current energy is your card, the Chariot. So you're traveling, you're on a conquest, and you're gaining progress. Hell yeah, right? It's way awesome. Now, here's the deal. You're dealing with a Knight of Swords. This is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, right? Someone who's brave, ego, and has lack of emotion. Now, this card, the best way I can explain this card is, I guess I'm never going to get tired of this story, but you probably are if you've heard it, if you listen to all my Cancer readings, and if you ever hear about this card here. Imagine, Cancer, that you're the ocean, right? And in this card here, the Knight of Swords, he comes in as clouds and a thunderstorm, right? You start your day off all sunny, bright, warm, mellow, the water's kind of cool. And suddenly this person comes in. And there's chaos and electricity filtering through the air, and you're rocking back and forth. It's like a mini hurricane, right? It's chaos in and of itself. And as soon as it came, it left. And suddenly you're starting to slow down and calm back down. And as soon as you get settled, finally, and it starts getting warm and sunny out again, you know, it's like, my best way I can explain this is that this person came in and changed your perspective hardcore. You're gonna see projector light, sorry. See? What am I doing in my kids' room? I don't know. Waiting for my desk to get cleared again. So, your perspective has been changed, altered in one way or another. And, you know, you're at the Four of Hazards, where you're feeling a little bit selfish, like hoarding, and very possessive. And I think you're possessive of your relationship, because there's a lot of jealousy, loss, and heartache. So it could be one of three things. One, you're cheating or they're cheating. Or, you know, you're like, you have a third party or they have a third party. Either way, right? Number two is that you are reaching out and complaining about your partner to family, friends, whoever will listen, and they suddenly they have a contempt. They just don't like your partner, and you're like, why? They're so great, you know, on regular days, and they're like, oh, I don't like them, and you're like, doesn't make any sense. And then like not like 2 minutes later, you're calling them up and bitching about your partner. You could be doing this, or your partner could be doing this to you, bringing a third party in, not necessarily sleeping with them, but bitching about you, or you bitching about them. Does that make sense? Someone's interfering with your relationship. Or it could be option number three. And option number three is, you know, something that takes priority over your relationship. Like drugs, alcohol, anything, substance abuse, video games, pornography, could be business or money, right? Anything that's taking over your relationship and it's driving you fucking nuts. But in this case, I do feel that there's a third party, as in someone's definitely sticking their nose where it don't belong. And it could very well be either another Cancer, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay? And you're getting defensive about it. That's your relationship. That shit should be handled between you and them, not between you and their whole family. You're not married or dating or in a relationship with their whole family. You're in a relationship with them. So it should stay that way, alright? Now, future energy, remember, not set in stone and can't change anytime you choose. I mean, you can be coming at it sideways and like sucker punch it, I don't know. So you've got the Sun card here. This is success, enlightenment, and hope. So you're being rescued off that building, right? Resident Evil number 2 style? Yeah. I always think of that. She's like running up the side of the building. I'm a chic geek. You want to give your cup of love. So new relationship beginnings and emotional journeys. You're giving your love to this King of Wands. Could be a male or female. This is an energy thing, not so much as a gender thing, alright? So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is someone who's an entrepreneur, self-reliant, and very optimistic, okay? This person, I don't know what the fuck they were doing to blow up their leg, like blow it off, but they blew it off. But instead of whining and crying about it, they fashioned themselves a new one. And then they kept trudging forward. They didn't complain, whine. That's a boss. Boss baby right there. Now, you are currently gonna, well, not currently, futuristically gonna be going into hermit mode, you know, full of solitude, respite, self-reliance, or dealing with a Virgo, okay? So, everybody wants a piece of you, and you're just like, no, dude, I don't, I'm doing me. Don't you know that? Like, I will take care of my immediate surroundings, but ultimately, I'm gonna pamper myself. I'm gonna run that steamy hot bubble bath. I'm gonna soak in that water. You know, I'm gonna let my spouse pamper me. Everybody wants a piece of you, and you're getting exhausted. Fourth pile. Anywhere this energy fits will either fit or it won't. Okay? Alright, so regardless of what's between your legs, Cancer, male or female parts, we each have two energies. Okay? Not a lot of people will tell you that. I mean, if you hear my readings and you always hear about the Empress and the Emperor card, you're going to hear it. It's just how it goes. So, you've reached top level in your female energy, which is the Empress. This is someone who's very fertile, maternal, and very successful. So, rock on. Now, you also reached the Death card. Now, that's not to say that someone's going to die or has died. I mean, that happens. And my condolences to those that it has happened. But so far, let's see. I'm going to zoom through real quick. Hold on. Okay. Nobody's died. At least not yet. So it's the ending of one situation, the beginning of something else. Alright, so it's like you moved and you're no longer living where you are and you're moving on to, greener pastures. Or you're going to water your own lawn but move on into another apartment. You see what I'm saying? And when I mean water your own lawn, I'm talking like relationship lawn, not physical lawn. Okay? So nobody's dying yet, and you have also reached the top Emperor mode, and you're also dealing with an Aries. This is someone who's a leader, brings control and order out of chaos. Rock on. So you're the mom and pop of the tarot deck. That's awesome. Way freaking awesome. Very few can reach that level. You're not going to wake up one day and be those. Oh, hell no. You have to go through some serious shit to upgrade to them. Does that make sense? Now you're dealing with a Page of Swords. So this is someone who's very inquisitive, headstrong, and observant. This is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person here is watching. Not in like a creepy stalker way, okay? But if the shit hits the fan, they know the best escape route. So, that's very handy dandy. You're dealing with a Knight of Cups. This is another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Someone who's romantic, adventurous, and a little bit moody. Now, a lot of tarot readers in their deck, they talk about this being their Prince Charming, Princess Charming. You know what I mean? Like full of potential love and whatnot because they have a cup of love. But in my deck, it talks about it being a player card, about how with a switch of his emotion, or her emotion, they'll take your heart and skip out of town. Now you're dealing with a Two of Cups, harmony, balance, and compromise. So you're able to sit down with someone that you once were having disagreements with and actually work through your shit without like losing your temper, which is good. But you're very indecisive. You're having to make a difficult decision with different viewpoints. Now, zombie apocalypse. Zombies aren't deaf. Okay, so those are good options, but you'll run out of bullets or gas or whatever, right? Or power. Well, some chainsaws run on, I don't know, batteries. I'm sounding dumb. I know the old-fashioned ones run on gas, so I only know that because of Ash from Evil Dead. Because he uses his hand. Because his hand was possessed and he had to cut it off, and then he fashioned himself a new hand, right? So come at him with something quiet when you make your decision. But it also, what's crazy, and not in like a funny, or to belittle you kind of crazy, but more of a like, what a coincidence, like holy shit, twist-wise. But you're fighting with someone over something stupid, competing, and there's your friendship, relationship, whatever, crawling away. Okay? You don't think it's stupid and they don't think it's stupid, but it's something stupid from an outside source. Okay? Take it from me that it's not going to make you feel dumb about what you're fighting over. Okay? It's just, I don't see a point in you guys fighting over it, but that's your prerogative. Okay? Your friendship's crawling away. And then you got your Knight of Hazards, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is someone who's very ambitious, material possessions, and entrepreneur. Also, if that's not you, or that's not you dealing with one of those signs, What it could be is this, is that Cancer, you're working really hard and getting your money, right? And you're getting everything you want out of this situation. But, okay, are you getting what you need out of the situation? There's a difference between needs and wants. Okay? So reevaluate, reassess. Because, oh man. Okay. This is going to look bad before it looks good. Okay? So you're at a 7 of Wands. You're competing challenges, very persistent. Everybody wants a piece of you. You're just like, no, back your shit down. This is my piece of meat. This is mine. I've worked my ass off for it. Leave me the fuck alone, right? And you're competing. But here's the thing you need to know is that you shouldn't be competing with anybody. Unless it's yourself. Or unless you enter an actual race. Okay? Because ultimately, if you compete with just yourself, you're knocking goals out. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. It's like this. I set a goal for myself. My goal was this. Before this year is over with, I will finish my Secremptia Rewind book, or part 3, like book 8. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to get that shit done before the end of December. I'm going to get my website or my book for my security business done before December. I'm going to get my license renewed before November. You know what I mean? And I'm going to knock them fucking goals out as I'm going along. But the best way to get to them is to slowly do things, to, like little goals to accomplish the bigger goals, like breaking it up. You want that job promotion, but it keeps passing you by and you don't understand why? Have you considered talking to your boss and saying, what can I do to earn the skills or learn the skills so that I can move up eventually in this company? Because I want to not just be sucking off the company, I want to be able to contribute because I believe in this company going far. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. But you are in a 9 of Swords, which means you're very paranoid, full of anxiety and hopelessness. I'm surprised there's not an 8 of Swords here. You just kind of skipped it. But I know that with the Hermit mode, you're kind of like stuck in your head over some shit. And you got overwhelmed. You fucking did. You got overwhelmed with some shit. I mean, yeah, you're sitting able to talk with people, but I mean, with all the stress and the drama competing, and you're getting paid for what you want, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. You're not getting growth. You're not getting paid what you are owed. You are worth so much. And the company that you're working for, or the business that you're working for, they don't understand how valuable you are. It's for you to show them. Be very persistent. Ask for extra shit on your plate, right? Now, you're also dealing with a 5 of Swords, feeling like defeat and bickering and severing of ties. Some shit went down. You're fighting over something stupid. They're fighting over something stupid. It's not something stupid to either of you, but it is from the outside perspective. That's not to degrade your feelings in any way, shape, or form. That's just how it is. 7 of Swords. Theft, sabotage, and deception. So someone was deceiving you, stealing from you, sabotaging you. Was it someone you were living with? Was it yourself? Putting yourself through that because you were getting everything you wanted, but you're not growing from the situation. Constantly paying out, and everybody wants a piece of you, and you're just like, holy fuck a duck. Like, holy shit, talkie mushrooms, right? But ultimately, what I see here, are you ready for it? Okay. You've got the 3 of Hazards, right? This is, you're gaining recognition for your hard work and learning skills along the way. So you did step it up and ask. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. You stepped it up and asked for a way to grow within the company. You've got 7 of Cups here. That's choices, considerations, and daydreams. So you've got many, many options, right? Yeah. You've got to make a choice. You do. I'm sorry. You have got to make a choice. And if you do not make a choice, Cancer, a choice will be made for you. And if a choice is made for you, I know for a damn fact that you will not like the choice that is made for you. Okay? You are a cardinal sign. If you don't know what that means, you best Google it, because it means you're the leader of, I think, the water section. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm a Libra. I'm the leader of the air signs. You're a Cancer. You're absolutely amazing. You're a born leader. You're a boss baby. But you need to make a decision. You need to put your foot down. Do you want to grow within the company, or do you want to go and start your own? Are you capable of starting your own? Have you researched it? Have you written down your ideas, and then the goals to get to those? The little mini goals to accomplish the bigger goals, to accomplish the biggest goals, to knock out your dream. You're an entrepreneur, and you're working with one too, which is a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Not to mention, you're working your ass off. You've got this. Now, your next card is the Fool card, right? New journey, first steps, and hasty choices, okay? So here's the deal with this. You are the Fool. Not a fool, there's a difference. A fool is an insult. The Fool is a compliment. You dropped your baggage, you've got, you got an extra pep in your step. You're moving forward to, greater things. Now, you've got the Queen of Hazards on your side. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone who's very materialistic, confident, and practical. This is a boss lady. She hired you, right? He or she, doesn't matter. It's the energy, right? They hired you. Oh, man, and they keep fucking hovering. And it's driving you nuts, and they just keep testing you, and throwing more shit at you, and you're just like juggling left and right, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sucker punch someone, I'm gonna quit, I can't do this shit no more, right? Am I right? This person, when they hired you, they saw something in you that no one else could see in you.
Yes.
They saw more potential in you than they do the person who's above you, like a supervisor. They see the growth. They keep pressing your buttons, keep trying to get on your nerves, but not in the sense of like being an asshat, more on trying to keep you going, helping you grow within. And what's great about that is you've got the Six of Wands here, victory, success, and recognition. You fucking knocked this out of the ballpark, didn't you? Yes, you did, Cancer. I'm proud of you. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay? Deception, opportunist, and puppet master. But this is manifestation. Okay? Now, all this stuff means in my deck is what it is upright. In a normal deck, when it's upside down, it means that stuff. When it's upright, there's a picture of like a magician with it, one arm pointing to the sky, to the divine, and asking the divine to use him as a lightning rod, and he's using his other hand and pointing to the ground where there's like flowers or something, right? And he's asking to manifest, to be a divine lightning rod to help things grow. Well, you've been manifesting some shit. But you are also fighting a lot of deception too. A lot of bullshit was going on. Nobody was telling you the truth, and that's why you had to, in the past, go to sleep and pay attention to your dreams. Okay? And I hope this helps. You have mastered your Empress and Emperor mode. Oh, hell yes. That, or you're dealing with like a Libra or Aries. But I believe, honestly, that you have top-notched your Empress and Emperor levels in your female and male energy. Alright? I'm so proud of you. I love you. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And join me again for tomorrow's daily horoscope, okay? Alright. Love you. Bye, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers.